Welcome to Module 13 of Education 504 and 511, Mentor Teacher Training here at McNeese State University. I'm Dr. Lori Benoit, and I'm going to walk you through this module. So this one is where we are beginning to wrap up the loose ends of this portfolio. So if you click right here where we get our forum, our overview, I'm going to put the video right here that I'm going over right now. This is just a recap of the portfolio itself, what you are trying to achieve with the portfolio. And then when you come down to the assignment, you've got one assignment this week. You're going to participate in task 4, which is mentoring to improve content instruction portfolio rough draft peer review forum by the deadline indicated in the course calendar. So you're going to want to check your course calendar. It depends on which semester this is offered. And what it's going to say as far as the deadline is. But let's go ahead and go back to the main module. We're going to look at some of the resources that we have. We do have our mentor teacher checklist. So this is from LDOE. You definitely are going to want to go over this. The 4 prompts are provided for you again, rubrics right here. And then this is the actual assignment. So it gives you the date when you need to post, the date when you need to reply, and you need to submit the rough draft in one document, Word or PDF. You're mentoring for content instruction portfolio. So we want all 4 parts in one document: analyze, develop, implement, evaluate, to this discussion forum for peer review. We fully understand that this is a work in progress and all parts may not be completed. However, you do not want to miss out on this valuable opportunity to get and give peer feedback on what you have completed so far. Also, it's just a really wonderful way to see how your peers are approaching different portions of the portfolio. And then there's going to be a post date. Remember, these dates may not match your semester. You're going to want to check your course calendar and your own Canvas. But then that will give you a couple of days so that you've got time to look over the portfolios. And then in order to receive full credit, you need to give feedback to 2 peers' portfolios. Consider the following in your feedback. And so it's these 3 questions. Did they address each prompt? Give feedback where they can clarify, amend, or add. Do their artifacts support the narrative they provide? Do they need to amend their narrative to show cohesion? And so what we're trying to say is, do all the artifacts actually make sense to support the coaching plan and the SMART goal that you had in place? And also, are they in the right place? For example, don't use a relationship building one, to show monitoring progress. Make sure that you've got them, that you have selected the correct ones, identified them correctly, and that cohesively they show this narrative of your coaching support through this coaching cycle. And then number 3, what specifically are they doing well on each part of the portfolio? What can they improve? Cite all 4 rubrics in some way to provide this feedback. And the rubrics are provided again here for you. You must give specific feedback or edit their document to receive points for this discussion board. Remember to give feedback that helps improve your peers' work. Only constructive and productive critiques are appropriate for this forum. We want to keep all communication respectful and professional. So this, again, is a wonderful growing opportunity, and it also is a chance for us in this cycle to begin wrapping up the loose ends. And then notice that next week is when you're going to submit for the final draft. So this really gives you 2 weeks to kind of pause, gather your bearings with this coaching cycle, make sure you've got your artifacts in place, and if necessary, it builds a little cushion in just in case you needed a little bit more time in the field with your mentee. Please reach out if you have any questions, and I hope you learn a lot from this peer forum. Have a great week.